So when you see it top left, it's recording to pause tow before.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this will be somewhat similar to obviously the hitch.
Yeah.
And the locking handle for when the tow ball's on, obviously the camera's on the tow ball.
Yeah.
This, I don't know if you're aware of this one. Which
Stabiliser.
Stabiliser, yeah.
In the old days, we used to have to it was an extra bit, but it isn't now.
Big steel bar.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah.
Obviously on this one, it's actually actuates off the tow ball itself.
Yes.
Okay, so the tow ball has to be grease free and
Yeah.
paint free.
Yeah.
If it isn't, it contaminates the little pads,
Right.
friction pads.
It's like a clutch plate, isn't it?
Yeah, or brake
Yeah.
pads. You know,
Yeah.
it's friction anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
So obviously
Yeah.
make sure it's clean. I'll show you how it fits on, but obviously once we put the car to it. Something similar again. Handbrake, jockey wheel.
Yeah.
Jockey wheel clamp.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're happy with all that. Single electrics. You may
Yeah.
have had twin electrics before.
No, well I just had single electric socket
Have you
fitted on
got
that.
13 pin or?
Yeah, with more of the pins.
Multiple pins,
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that'll fit
Yeah.
that. Then your gas locker.
Yeah.
Then we've got your gas and the connected.
Yeah.
Part of your starter pack.
Yeah.
You've got an onboard regulator. You can see that in the back.
Yeah.
Okay. That obviously remains on attached to the caravan.
Yeah.
Obviously, just to change the gas, obviously, is the same as what you would have done before.
Yeah.
But the regulator there, you can use it on propane or butane.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Or if you wanted to use butane even, you'd have to have a different detail, as we call it.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you're running on propane, it's best just to stay running on propane because you can use that all year round.
Yeah.
Whereas butane's more of a summer gas.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what's that?
That's propane.
Yeah. So just leave it at that. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, we'll go round the caravan now.
Yeah.
Just be a bit careful with some cables and
Okay.
pipes down the side here. Okay, at the front, the first thing we come to is the water heater vent.
Yeah.
So when you run on gas, this is the cover for it. When you run on gas, you need to take the cover off.
Right. Okay.
Otherwise, it will not light.
Okay.
So it'll just cut everything off. It won't allow you to light on gas.
Okay.
You can run it with electric with it on, but with gas you need to take it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Water inlet. Okay, your pump. Obviously sitting inside
Yeah.
our Acorol at the moment. You got a filter there. So to get the filter in and out, obviously I won't do that because obviously got pressurised water there at the moment. You just undo that.
Yeah.
So it recommends after about 55 days of use change it.
Yeah.
Okay, take it out in the winter.
Yeah.
You don't want that holding water in.
And then it freeze.
Yeah. So make sure you take that out.
How often does it say? Fish?
About 35 days.
30,
It
yeah.
recommends. So if you say you put it, obviously put it in now.
Oh, you can mark it.
Yeah. So you can mark roughly where you are.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Then obviously you roughly count off at 35 days after that.
That'd be your job.
Okay. You can, if you really wanted to, you can. There's a connection there, so you can connect a external shower point. So say for washing doggies' feet and things like that.
All right.
Boots. So if you do that,
Yeah.
you can get connections for these things.
Yeah.
It's runs off the cold water system.
Yeah.
You need to switch the water pump on before you connect it.
Yeah.
Obviously, then switch it back on again afterwards. Just be careful as you're putting it into the connection that the shower head is away from you and operated.
Yeah.
So as you connect it, it pushes the power pressure away from you.
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
if you don't do that and you connect that straight away, you could end up with a face full of water.
Okay. So that's cold water anyway.
That's just cold water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Battery's connected on board. 240 is connected there. Okay. Always connect your 240 to your van first.
So
then to
that's
your
the
bollard.
that's the hook up from the site, is it? Yeah.
that's it,
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Also got an aerial point. You can see that on behind the.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So if external aerials you can plug in there.
Right.
Satellite
Okay.
dish.
Right. Okay.
Or sometimes you get them on the bollards themselves. So sometimes if there's a poor reception in the area,
Caravan
sites have their own aerial sometimes, which you can plug into. Sometimes
okay.
with extra charge or not. But
Yeah. Okay.
okay. And you come down the side, you've got your toilet.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your flush tank.
Yeah.
Have you operated the toilet system before?
Yeah. Better show me though. Just yeah. And that
So
pulls out.
that's just a reservoir for the flush tank.
Okay, so what goes in there? The
pink chemical, small amount of pink chemical, and top it up with water.
Pink goes in there.
The only time you know it's full is when you can see it at the top of the pipe.
Yeah.
The only time you know it's empty is when you're flushing it and there's nothing coming out.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Some people put Dettol in there instead, don't they? Diluted Dettol rather than pink.
Yeah.
No?
I'm not sure how safe that is to do.
No.
Obviously, being a fit for toilet, they recommend you use these certain chemicals.
Yeah.
If you start using other chemicals, it may
affect it.
affect it. Yeah. So just be careful on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Waste tank.
Yeah.
To get pull it out, just lift the yellow lever there.
That's the same, yeah.
Releases it.
Yeah.
There's probably something similar to what you
use that. And that's
if it's not pulling out cleanly, just make sure that the wastegate's shut.
Yeah.
So don't try and pull it. If it is a bit stiff, don't try and pull it out. Just check your wastegate first.
Yeah.
Which I'll show you that in a sec.
Okay.
Okay. For draining your flush tank, there's a little stopper there. So in the winter, obviously especially, drain it. You can either drain it if you've got a certain amount in, drain it into your waste tank or into another container if you want to keep it and use it again.
Yeah.
And then just drain off the last bit through there.
Right, okay, that's something needs, been done, I guess if you look online and under a list of preparing a touring van for winter, they'll be on there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Somebody will.
It's quite a good one.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name now. Wickersham, his name is.
Right.
He's the kind of guru on the caravanning things.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Okay. What are those ones at the back? Those?
That's your wastewater.
Wastewater.
So wastewater drops into you've got a waste master. See that waste master in the
back? Right, yeah, seen that flat one,
that can either sit underneath the van. The only problem if you do sit it under the van is it's obviously more difficult because normally to pull out because the handle will end up going underneath the van.
Right.
So trying to drag it back out again.
Yeah.
It's quite difficult when it's fully filled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Access under the bed. Okay, but important that you
right.
don't overfill it.
Yeah.
Okay, because obviously any weight behind the axle obviously can cause
it's a wobble there.
Stability of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Got your winder handle.
Yeah.
And your wheel nut wrench. Also, which I just didn't show you there, there's a plug socket inside the toilet, just inside by the waste tank.
Yeah.
This is what you can use if you've got a water container. Drop that into the water container. Put that into the socket and you can actually fill your flush tank off a water container if you want to. Either that or you just use like a watering can like most people do and tip it in.
Right, okay.
Okay, so that's more, as it says there, toilet filler pump.
Okay.
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 Next thing is your wheel nut wrench.
Yeah. Or
the wheel nuts even. Because it's very important that you check these before each trip.
Right.
Okay. Obviously the reason is you don't want the wheel obviously to come off. On the PDI, obviously before you receive the van, 3 separate engineers will check it and sign for it each time. I'm going to check it before you leave. Okay. When you take the wheel off, so say you got a puncture or whatever reason, it's best to check it again about 30 miles up the road.
Yeah.
Check it again just to
make
make
sure
sure
it's secure. There's a problem with them coming loose on caravans then or something?
They can be. Bailey had it on their new ones a couple of years ago, so everybody else now is making sure that there's no chance of that by recommending you check them each time you travel.
And those tyres, when were they replaced or were they all right?
I'm not sure if they're new ones. They should be they look fairly new.
Okay.
But there again, obviously, caravans don't do a lot of mileage.
No, okay.
If it's anywhere near the recommended change date, we would change them.
Yeah.
They recommend to change them about every 5 years.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, from manufacture date, that is.
Yeah.
Okay. Got your plate here, which gives you your tyre pressures. So obviously that's very important as well. When before you travel, make sure you check the tyre pressures. Obviously gives you the weights there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking now it's 110 newton meters on the wheel nuts. It is in your handbook.
Yeah.
Just check on that, but I'm pretty sure it's 110 on this one.
Right. Okay.
They do vary a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, what you've got on the side, you can feel that there's got warm air coming out of it. So if you want to heat your awning, or if you want to heat the rest of the campsite, obviously you can do that whole
yeah.
240 outlets into your awning.
Right,
if you've got an awning.
Is that a normal plug? Is it then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Awning socket, and then you've got also external barbecue points as well.
All right. Okay, that's good.
Don't obviously you operate any kind of barbecue in an awning. Obviously the danger of fire and obviously there's carbon monoxide.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do that. Good. It is 110 newton meters on there. Obviously I wrote it down on my list.
Hello.
Right, if you'd like to go inside.
Okay, can I go in?
Then I'll turn the radio off as well.
Okay.
I have to put my slippers on.
Stuart Bailey. Police investigating the death of a 5-year-old girl in Birmingham have charged a man with her murder. Thomas Drearcass, who's 25 and from Perry Bar, will appear in court tomorrow. The 22-year-old
there, you'll see the radio.
Yeah.
The baby had several injuries and died in hospital on Wednesday.
It has also got a DVD.
All right, okay.
She's also got a handset.
All right, okay.
There. Okay, so once you can plug in and play anything on that as well.
Investigators say
which is sort of operate your volume on off that.
So DVD plugs into the back of your telly, does it?
Yeah. I was just trying to see where the TV point is.
It's over here, I think, isn't it? Is it on?
The TV point. Oh, it's the TV in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because they're going in and out that many different caravans, it's remembering which ones which. Inside there, you've got different connections.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So you can remotely control it from that point.
Okay.
To switch it on and off here, obviously you've got your off button there.
Yeah.
You've got your source button that switches back on again.
Right, okay.
So it goes through the different auxiliary or tuner.
Okay.
And obviously that's volume.
Yeah.
Eject for the CD, and also you can eject the front off the radio as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Switches that off. Okay, so first thing when we come into the van, if you look just above the door, is your control panel.
Right, yeah.
Okay, 12 volt system. Obviously there's something running on every single thing that's got a 12 volt system on it.
Yeah.
So that's the master switch to switch all that on.
Yeah.
Okay. Light switches, so that cuts all your lights off.
Yeah.
In one light switch.
Pump
Switch. Volts, so it's that, press that button, it checks. You can see what the voltage of your batteries is. And also you got all-in light on that one as well.
Yeah.
With the keys, also you've got an all-in light operate button as well. You see the reflection off the other van.
Yeah.
It will work obviously off your fob. It will also work on here. If you turn it on manually, turn it on manually, you can't switch it on or off using your fob.
Right.
Okay. So if you want to use it to switch it on and off with your fob, the manual switch has to be off. Okay.
Yeah.
While we had it, obviously I've got them in my hands. Got torches on the end of your alarm fobs.
Yeah.
Alarm also.
Yeah.
So the second button down sets your alarm.
Right. Okay.
One beeps on. Two beeps off.
Okay.
Okay. And there's also a program button as well. If you want to, you've got a PIR sensor and a tilt sensor on this van. You can program different sensitivities in it.
Right. Okay.
If you really want to.
Is that a sensor?
Yeah. So that's the sensor.
Yeah.
The PIR sensor there.
Yeah.
Obviously tilt sensors up in the bin.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then your keys, big key, or big keys do the door, so you got one on a spare. Little keys do the lockers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so first thing when you come in, normally is you don't put your pump switch straight on.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'll show you that reason for that in a second. You've got your drain switches, little drain. Underneath here. You can see down there. You can see the two yellow lever switches there.
Right. Yeah.
That's your drain switches.
Yeah.
So obviously, the position they're in at the moment, that's allowing water to run around the system.
Yeah.
If you want to drain it, you have to lift it up into the upright position.
Right. Okay.
So before you leave, obviously drop the water out. Obviously not on the pitch, but as you're leaving. So when you come to a site, obviously you have to make sure that they're in that position before you try and get water in.
Right. Okay.
The only thing that will happen if you don't is that all the water from your acro will just go straight onto the floor, onto the ground outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flooding your pitch. So make sure they're in that position before you start.
Yeah.
Second thing, especially before you put the pump switch on, is make sure where the tap's in the correct position. Okay, and shut. See where that tap can go.
Oh yeah.
If you've left it on,
it'll go.
obviously that comes down.
Yeah.
You go and switch that on, you're going to have water everywhere.
Yeah.
Do the same with the bathroom taps as well. Make sure they're all switched off.
Yeah.
So once you've done all that, done your drains, switch your water pump on.
Yeah.
You just want to press the switch on.
Yeah.
Open the tap.
Yeah.
That's how it starts pumping the water through.
Yeah.
So if you've obviously emptied your hot water tank previously, it's obviously going to be full of air. So what you need to get the air out of it and fill it up. So turn the tap to the hot side, open it up. I've already primed it. What you normally to start with, you'll have just air coming out and spluttering away. Once you've got a solid stream like that, it's your hot tank's full. Okay. Do the same with each tap.
Yeah.
Okay. Because otherwise you have air in the system.
Yeah.
And it'll continue to the pump will continue to run until it's felt the pressure and stops it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Happy with that?
I think so. Yeah.
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 Good. Right, to heat it, so to heat your water, what we've got down here, we've got the options of gas or electric.
Right.
Okay, the bottom one is electric.
Yeah.
Okay, top one's gas. The main thing with the electric one, I'll just switch that off now, is you do not switch that on before you put water in that tank.
Right.
Okay, so it's like boiling a kettle with
Yeah,
no water.
yeah, yeah,
So if you imagine if you've left that switch on,
yeah,
and as soon as you plug 240 in,
yeah.